set to go now on a white and snowy December afternoon. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the Kit team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 21-yard line.
Mighty. White 80.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out.
11 MC. 11 MC. 11.
Back at the 19-yard line.
11.
Now Burrow. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Here we go. 11. 11, Thomas.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this returnable for Hill. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Now it's Jackson. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
First carry now for Justice Hill. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
We saw the forecast, snow, didn't know how it would affect this game. Right there, the offensive ball carrier is showing it's not affecting him too much.
I just remember us walking into the booth from outside. We were going very slowly, weren't we, making sure we had our footing? The offensive player always has the advantage in this situation. He knows where he's going. For the defensive guys trying to react, much tougher.
Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
180. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow will throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. The gain of 8 there on the play. And 3rd and 1 now.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Quick slant caught by Chase. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Jackson. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Ravens.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 31. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A first down carry for Henry. Wiggles free. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
First and goal, Baltimore.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Sit on. Sit on. 180. When it's hot. Sit on.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
11.
Here's Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good.
11.
First down.
Gun. Dot.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Bengals' 46-yard line.
That's up. Hey, middle.
Jackson now. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Shamar Stewart in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. Oh, Fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Well, you see the speed there of Daxton Hill reaching him before he could get back to the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They go play action now. Jackson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Jackson from the shotgun. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
12.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. 2nd and 11 now.
11 MT. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And he will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Gun. Stop.
From midfield now, Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the visiting Bengals who came away with the victory in that one. So they'll look to take the season series now here at home in Cincinnati.
Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
11. Here we go. 12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Quickly to Hawkinson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Complete to Olave on the out route. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
On one, ready? Let's get set. 11, 11, 11. Dot. Right 80. 11, MT, Tate. 11, Thomas. Dot.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout.
At the 9-yard line.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go.
On second and goal. Burrow. And it's caught. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now third
and now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go, here we go. Can. 12, 12, 12.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And just like that, it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Jackson. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds downs, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. The handoff running left, Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Henry out of the pistol. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To throw is Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Deonte Banks with it. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this 3rd quarter. That return for 6 points. We now have the game again.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready. Ready. Hey, hey. No. Ready.
Here's Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Shamar Stewart picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's his second sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Kayvon Thibodeau. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11.
And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
12.
Now Burrow. He gets it left side of Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hot. 11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Can.
An inside give, Brown. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 24. 60 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. 12. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Flush to his right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
11. Here we go. 180. Stop.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That will go as a loss of 15, a full 15 yards on the play. And it's second down. Here's Jackson to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. Jackson options out left. And he stopped immediately there.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Flushed out right. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Henry up the middle. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Jackson. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Hey, Alpha, right. Come on. 180. 180. Nice hot.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
First down, Ravens.
A shotgun handoff to him, this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Throw caught by Flowers. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
On the counter, it's Hill. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Jackson to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Flowers.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Ville is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Hill to try again. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's Jackson.
They set up the screen to Hill.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson.
And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Bengals 21.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 12. Hot. Right 80. Right hot. Hot.
Now Burrow. Has it to Hyatt on the out route.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know
This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. This a long one in the elements here in the snow. And something just was off there with the snap, and this is no good. And that'll keep this a one-point game. And this stadium just fell silent in a hurry.
Crowd was ready to erupt, weren't they? But guess what? That chance to win one here, to steal one in the final seconds, goes awry.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I tell you what, the snow, not only did it not dampen the crowd's enthusiasm, they were great, but it didn't slow down the offenses either.
Let's start with the first thing you said, the crowd. Normally when it snows, what do you want to do? You bundle up, right? You don't get out of your seat. You don't cheer as loudly. That didn't happen with this crew. They were into it. And then the second part, offenses execute at a high level when you expected maybe to see a few more turnovers, the ball slip out of guys' hands. They took care of the ball in a big way.
So for Baltimore, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, it's a loss that could hurt come playoff seeding time as they fall to 11-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.